من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So right now there is a suspect in custody regarding Charlie Kirk's death, but we do know that we cannot trust the US government. So this could be just a setup. This could be a false paid patsy where in fact the actual shooter is still at large and probably will be at large. It could be an FBI assassin or a Mossad assassin. We really don't know. But that's not the topic the video is about. The topic is about Charlie Kirk's falling out with the Israeli lobby. So the Israeli lobby at this point is really strongly pushing the narrative that Charlie Kirk was very pro-Israel. And one of the reasons they are pushing this narrative is because they could be considered suspect in Charlie Kirk's death, and that would be really fatal for Israel because right now they are involved in a land grab. They are doing their operations in Gaza City, West Bank. They're trying to really nab the land from the indigenous, so they do not want the right-wing Christians to stop supporting them. So they are really pushing this narrative everywhere. Oh, Charlie Kirk loved Israel. Now you do know that a person who really is favoring Israel will keep their identity secret. They don't want the world to know. But in case of Charlie Kirk, they are just telling the world Charlie Kirk loved Israel. But there's a problem with that theory, and let me tell you why. So Charlie Kirk did love Israel, but he did not love Israel unconditionally, and here are some of the issues he had a problem with. AIPAC, he hated the part where AIPAC was influencing American politicians to favor Israel because he was an America first. That was who Charlie Kirk was, America first. So he did not like AIPAC's involvement. He was against the strikes against Iran, and he did not want any Middle East involvement with USA. Again, he was America first. He wanted America first, the money to be diverted to America, on American people, on American citizens, and not be given out for unnecessary wars or to Israel's wars. Epstein, he was very critical of the Epstein list being held secret, and he had a sort of like a falling out with Trump regarding it. So he wanted Epstein list to be exposed, all those people to be exposed. He was also calling Epstein a Mossad agent, and he was saying that through Epstein, Mossad was blackmailing American politicians. These are his words. So he was very critical of that. He was against the usage of biblical verses to give aid to Israel. So Ted Cruz had that interview with Tucker Carlson where he was saying these verses, biblical verses that would support Israel. And then Charlie Kirk, he said, no, that is a wrong usage of those verses. Censorship laws, he was very critical of new laws being passed by the US government where they would make any criticism of Israel illegal, and they will say, oh, this is anti-Semitic, and they would make it illegal. So essentially censorship, and Charlie Kirk was very opposed to that. And then 10/7, Charlie Kirk did not agree with the official narrative. He said, these are his words, you could not cover 10 feet in Gaza without encountering a 19-year-old with a AR-15. These are his words. So he did not believe the official narrative. He also said there was a 6-hour shutdown. So yes, so that's what Charlie Kirk's philosophy was regarding Israel. So the best analogy would be that you have a criminal child, but you still love that criminal child. So that's how Charlie Kirk felt towards Israel. He loved Israel, but he was still criticizing its criminality. So until next time, salam. Allahu Akbar.